So for those of you guys that are new to the series, hi, my name is Mario and we're doing a 7-week program in Dublin for young people to build product, launch a startup in some sense. This is week 3. As you may know, last week, I ended up testing positive with COVID and I literally spent the whole weekend in this room that you see right here. And right now it's Tuesday. I even skipped Monday because I was still here, and Tuesday I am still here because I still haven't tested negative. So today I woke up, I had breakfast, I had a shower, then I shaved because, 4 days being in here, I had not shaved. I got a really nice friend from the cohort, Leon, and he brought me green tea. It really saved the day. And then Donald, who is in my flat, he brought me tests, masks, also Haribos. Suddenly he was like, okay, you have a thing on your door. And I was like, what? And it's literally a package of Haribos. Love you, Donald, from here. So obviously, as I tested positive, I haven't been able to go to the program in person. I wasn't able to go on Monday to the Stripe offices. So Sunday evening, I spent my time creating a Python script to automate sending emails to gyms, because that's what we were doing at that time, trying to reach as many gyms to hopefully have a talk with them and be able to understand a bit more how we could approach the thing. I also was just bored and tried to see if I could literally vibe code tracking of the body motion and the pose estimations. Hopefully I test negative tomorrow. I don't think I'll test negative today. One step at a time. So I'm gonna make lunch. No one expected a cooking with Mario. Here we are. Ooh, look at that. So I'm just gonna go back to my room and yum, yum, yum. It is 6 p.m. and I'm having dinner before anyone gets back to the flat. I made myself a quick thing. I didn't make this from scratch. I was working before, first analyzing footage of a bad or a good technique and seeing how we can actually observe that, okay, this in comparison to the good one has less inclination, or the whole movement is not as smooth. Just by having a good and bad example, I can generate synthetically other bad forms. Well, I'm gonna have this dinner and I'll do a test, and then we'll be able to judge whether I'm going back tomorrow or still having to stay here for another day. It is test time! Let's go. I'm excited for this actually. Let's see how it goes. So Lily from the cohort just got me some of these. So nice. He was like, I have popsicles. I was like, wow, no way. That's crazy. And so far the test is not positive. I'm gonna go and set up a timer. Okay, so I tested negative, both tests. Love. I'm actually pretty excited, although to be fair, I feel like I haven't rested anything. I now regret not taking it more slowly and just lay down and chill or watch a Netflix show. Be back to the routine for tomorrow. I hope this part of the vlog wasn't that boring. Now we'll get back into the action. Let's go! So it felt great to be back, but to be honest, I was feeling so destroyed, my whole body was tired. It was rough. I could tell that I had been ill. I went back in person to Dogpatch Labs, where we were doing the whole program, and I met my partners and the rest of the people. The only thing is, some people went to a kind of investment firm. I didn't remember to put myself on the list, so I didn't go. So the day was, from the point of view of the vlog, pretty boring. At Dogpatch Labs, like this. Trying stuff, learning how to connect the OpenAI API to the text-to-speech, thinking about the actual approach that we are going to use for the model, because it's actually the most difficult thing. So that's what we spent yesterday doing, and now it is Thursday. But still, something I haven't told you is on Saturday we are going to a house in Wicklow, mountains to the south of Dublin. There's a house there, a huge mansion from the 18th century. Basically, we're invited because it's a kind of event and a talk by 3 speakers. One of them is the CEO of Tynes, multi-million-dollar company. That's the plan we're gonna have for Saturday. I'll leave it for the end then, because obviously it'll be at the end of the week. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna go
hack breakfast, as you can see here, and I'm doing the laundry. I made a huge mistake because I paid some money to top up my account, and then I realized that they switched to a new system, not compatible, so I just lost my money. So I'll have to reach out to these guys and be like, refund me please. I'm just gonna go have breakfast and hopefully I'll get the refund. Yeah, we're almost done with week 3. This is getting a bit scary because we only have another 4 weeks and we have to actually do the whole demo day and present everything, and I feel like time is flying now, and let's try to do our best work and make some progress.
Once again, it wasn't a flashy day, not too many things happened. We almost had our first interview because basically, if you remember, sending emails to the gyms. So we actually got one person that was interested in chatting with us to get a better understanding of the necessities of gyms. We had scheduled a call. We in the end had to reschedule for Monday, but we had contact with the guy, a quick phone call, and he was like, oh yeah, we'll do on Monday. I was actually really excited about that. So today, as it's Thursday, we also have the weekly meeting with our mentor from the program. Actually, I'm gonna show you a quick demo that I actually showed to my mentor, so you can see it's actually quite interesting because the thing actually talks, by itself.
Hey Mario, let's get those bicep curls going. I'll give you real-time feedback. Try slowing down, Mario. Control the lift by engaging your biceps, not your body momentum.
Today, during the afternoon, we have an event with 2 ex-alumni from the program, recent ones from last year and from the year prior. Gave us really nice insights about their experience, and they discussed how they keep working on startups and projects after finishing the program. We also have pizza today. It's the first day we have pizza. I always thought that coming into this program where we are actually fed every single day for free, I thought they would actually feed us every day with pizza, but it's taken almost 3 weeks to get pizza. So to be honest, that's a win. We've been eating healthy. So also, I solved the problem. You guys remember that this morning I was mentioning that I had a problem with the laundry? They gave me a coupon code, and now I actually have the amount that I had is almost 10 euros. So that's money, So yeah, just gonna go and get some more sleep because today I woke up too early to do the laundry. 6 a.m. is mad. Okay, I'll see you guys.
So it is Friday night, the whole day has gone by. It was a nice day, more of a routine day, dog patch at the working startup hub. I was doing the whole day working on the so-called error injection. So basically adding, manually in this case, error codes for a sample exercise, the bicep curl again. So we couldn't do that much because during the afternoon we had the weekly demo, and basically every Friday we have to present what we have done. After the whole demos, we had dinner. There was a person from the place they had ordered food. They wanted to do some filming and stuff for their social media. I saw this woman filming us, and I literally asked her, could you literally airdrop me this footage? She filmed me and Con, well, the guy that I first met from my flat.
I just met one of my flatmates, Con, a really cool guy.
I never get footage for the dinner, so there you go guys, you have some footage from dinner. That's what the week has been, except for tomorrow. So tomorrow, as I said previously, we are having probably the highlight of the whole week, which is going to a really cool old house. It's from the 18th century. It's gonna be a really cool day. We're gonna be hearing from really interesting speakers, and also the setting is gonna be incredible. The house in Wicklow is gonna be actually the thumbnail of the video. So I hope it's actually worth staying until this point. If you literally just saw the thumbnail and wanted to actually see this house, what it was up to, I feel you. I'm actually excited. So let's just jump to tomorrow. So the day has come, it is finally Saturday, and we got early into the bus to go to Baldy Boy's house. The drive was incredibly beautiful with lots of green everywhere, and it started to become real that we were gonna be crossing a bridge to enter a private peninsula. So we entered the property and it felt as if we were deep into a forest. We actually didn't have the event at the actual house, at the Baldy Boy's house. We had it as kind of side house that they have for events. And basically I got a few shots, but I wasn't able to get much because we actually didn't get near that. It did give a sense of calm I had not experienced in a long time. And when we arrived, the owner's dog greeted us super kindly. What a legend. Then we were shown the place where the talks were going to be held, and I asked my friend Ruben to hold my camera for 5 seconds.
I did something stupid.
We were offered some coffee before the first talk of the day began. We were given a talk by ᴅᴜᴛᴏ-ᴅᴜ.
So I'm the friend of the CDO times.
He told us his whole story from college and doing 2 engineering degrees to going to work into big tech and thinking about starting his own startup. And after that, we had a talk by Neve, the CTO of Akara Robotics. They specialize on making robots for healthcare. She told us about how it was a spin-off from Trinity College Dublin, where I study. Like, they had their first robot showing up at the cover of the Time magazine, and it was great to hear from her. Also, her thoughts on robotics, women in tech and STEM. And then for the third and final speaker, we had Luke O'Neill, who is an immunologist from Trinity College Dublin as well. You know, it feels like everyone is coming from Trinity. He's had more than 100,000 citations on his papers. He also made a few companies out of things they found out during research. It was really, really cool to hear how he actually went into turning these discoveries into actual products that you could get to the people in the clinic. So after the talk, we all had lunch, a kind of barbecue that they prepared for us. And I didn't film the food because I was way too hungry. And for lunch, we were seated with other founders that had come to the event. And little did I know that I ended up talking to a guy that had sold the company to Twitter 2 days before it was acquired by Elon Musk. Absolutely insane. And he was just there, nonchalant. This was a really hectic week between being ill, coming back, figuring stuff out. So that is week 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week for week 4.